Shalom. Call Lo Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who have taught us the truth and the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. I'm Shaquat with a quick one right here. So I got the verse of the day. Getting into this verse of the day thing on my 1611 app, right? You got the gospel of the day, psalm of the day, and it typically changes, So I want to just deal with this verse of the day right here. So this is the book of James, chapter 1 and verse 19. Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath. All right, so this is a message to the brothers, man. All right, when you go to James 1:5, the 5th chapter, right, it goes into how he mentions my brethren, the prophets. All right, so the prophets of the Lord are men. You see that in Ezekiel 34, all right, and 31. You see that in Revelation 21, all right. Pastor the Lord's flock of men. This is to the men. This ministry is mainly for the men. Of course, you got women, sisters out there who believe and listen, but it's really for the men, all right. And it says, let every man be swift to hear. So you got to hear. You should be quicker to hear than you are to speak. Even the foolish man looks wise when he doesn't speak. The scriptures speak about that. And it tells us when you come into the house of the Lord, be more ready to listen than to speak. All right, vain babbles. All right, the problem with a lot of these Christians, they rather speak than listen. And that's their problem. That's why the truth ain't in them. They don't have the light. All right, you'll be telling them something, breaking something down to them, trying to edify them, and then they're hearing to respond. They're not hearing to actually listen and receive, right? And it says slow to speak, so don't be so quick to speak, and you need to be letting your words be few. A lot of individuals, they get on this thing and they just get to rambling. You ask a Christian one simple question, this nigga talking about, well, my personal take on blah, 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 giving me a damn word salad. Man, be a few words. Be slow to speak. All right? You don't want to be so damn predictable in life. You're always yapping. Stop being so predictable. That's not being stoic. And slow to wrath. So it ain't cute to just be crashing out, man. Just be losing your shit. That's something that women do. We men, we don't do that. And when you come into this truth, it teaches you how to be a man. Right? If you thought you was a man in the world, I promise you weren't. When you came to this truth, that's when you were really made a man. All right, that's when you were truly made a man. Right? Coming into this truth. Okay? So, James 1 and 19, wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath. That's how you should be operating as a man of the Lord. And doing these things will help the ministry also not get blamed. All right, so this is how you should operate as a man of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, this is thus saith the Lord. So I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to our power, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom.